I once heard the prayers of a song about Doom the Dark Ages. Welcome, my broskies, and sorry for the cough, but I hope that you will enjoy some Doom the Dark Ages. Today we're gonna watch some extended gameplay with the Xbox Live Direct. We're also gonna listen to the developers talk about the game and say something stupid like fake frames, Nvidia DLSS, and all that kind of crap. Hey ho, hey ho ho, let's go and hype, 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 hype. He sings. Welcome, my broskies. Welcome, my broskies. Rip and mother flippin' ahoy! My friends, how are you all doing today? Gillick, I see you, broski. I see you. It's mother flippin' doom time. Yes. On purpose, I put on the Quake shirt. Just so I can get a lot of comments on me wearing the Quake shirt in the Doom stream. Right on time. Thanks for starting the stream earlier. Oh, hell yeah, man. We have to. There's no choice. The showcase starts in 14 minutes. So usually I start 15 minutes after the showcase would have started. So I had to start earlier today. And I mean, we can't start exactly when the showcase starts. Let me just get the showcase up and running in the background here so we don't miss it. We don't want to miss it. Okay, it says that it's 14 minutes left. 13 minutes and 50 seconds. So we're making good time, broskis. We're making good times. And I can see that we got a lot of beautiful people in here. I can see that we got a lot of beautiful people in here. Nice shirt, Slim. Thank you, Everett. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. Wait, is that a Quake shirt in a Doom teaser? Pretends he did not point it out. Ah! Some people are speculating Ninja Gaiden 4. Ooh. How hyped are you for that new side-scroller Ninja Gaiden game, Bob? To be fair, Quake and Doom is by id Software. That's true, Invalid. That's true, that's true. That sounds like coffee, so I'll be right back. 5-10 minutes. Roger that, roger that. Beat Quake 1 in Nightmare. Good times. Ooh. I haven't even done that. I still haven't finished Call of the Machine either. I badly want to finish Call of the Machine, but I don't have time to finish Call of the Machine. But that expansion is so good. I love it. Yeah, exactly what I was gonna say, Bob. I don't think they're gonna do a Ninja Gaiden 4 when they have this side-scroller coming out. That will kind of conflict with each other. I heard that Slim has 10 Doom the Dark Ages keys to give away. That is 100% true, so stay in the stream all night for your chance. No, I'm kidding. It's not true. It's not true. We need Quake 5. I think technically it's Quake 6 up next, right? Isn't it? I think it's Quake 6 up next. Quake Champions counts as Quake 5. So next up would be Quake 6, which they did tease in the Indiana Jones trailer. And it seems like many people missed it, so I'm actually going to show it to you now. Indiana Jones Quake 6 teaser. See if we can find it. I think it was in the Game Awards trailer. Let me show you guys what I'm doing. Let me show you guys. Ooh, I accidentally closed everything. Ah! That's the wrong live stream. Where the hell is the live stream? There it is. I'm just setting everything up. Bear with me, guys. Bear with me. Don't know if we have Bear of the West in here, but bear with me, guys. Quake Hex. Yes, Quake 5 is Quake Champions. Ah ha ha ha. I want Quake enemy territory too. Ooh. Okay, let me show you guys what I'm doing right now. So I am looking for that Quake teaser. Mm.
Are you sure about this?
Don't worry, I do this all the
Can't remember in which trailer it was.
Find a way out before we're crushed.
Maybe we just Google it instead. Indiana Jones. There it is. There mother flipping is. Can you guys see it? This is from the Indiana Jones trailer. There it is. Clear as mother flipping day. And it says Ake 6. Ake 6, and then it has the logo here. If that's not a tease for Quake 6, I don't know what a tease for Quake 6 is. That is 100% a tease for Quake 6. Imagine, because they say they have a few surprises for us today that have not been announced yet. Imagine Doom the Dark Ages release date and then a teaser for Quake 6. Just imagine that for a second. Oh, I'm done imagining it. It's not gonna happen. But if it happens, then I am doing a Quake community night on Doom community night on Sunday, where we play Quake Doom. Huh? Quake Doom. Unfortunately, fake 6. No, don't say that, Vigent. Don't say that. Hey, Darkseid! I love Gravelord as well. It's so good, man. So good. Hey, Trouble! Welcome in, welcome in. Why does it still... Oh, it paused. 8 minutes left. You can't say Quake 4 was better than 3. No, I actually think that Quake 3 is more fun. But they are very, very, very different from each other. Very different. So it's hard saying which game is actually better. But I had more fun in my days with Quake 3 than I did 4. Quite a lot more fun. Yo, Earth Mover, I'm doing great, man. How are you doing? Yes, I hope there will be some Doom the Dark Ages soon. I hope so. Was Quake 4 the Battlefield one? Yeah, kinda, ish, yeah. It's the one that is the closest to Battlefield, yeah. A game with just a subtitle is not a numbered title. Huh? Huh? I love all the Quake games apart from Champions Q1. Will always be my favorite. Oh, nice. Saying Champions is 5 makes no sense. There is no number. That is true. That is true. But people still say that it is number 5. I don't make up the rules, man. But seeing as the teaser teases us 6, then yeah, probably Champions is classified as number 5. Best thing Q4 gave us was that cutscene. Yeah. Yeah, exactly. It's a canon thing and Machine Games seems to confirm it. Yeah. 6 minutes left. 6 mother flipping minutes left. Yo, Vladimir! How you doing? Quake Champions is Quake 3 Arena 2. Prove me wrong. I agree. 100% agree, man. 100%. QC lore goes Omega deep. Oh, I have not dug deep into that at all. Let me tell ya. Not at all. Could be, Vigent. Could be. That is not a super bad theory. That is not a super bad theory at all. Actually. Friends, while we wait 5 more minutes for Doom or Xbox Direct, we could promote the Discord a little bit. Join the Discord if you haven't. It's an absolutely fantastic place. You should definitely join the Discord. It's amazing. It's linked down in the description. And on Sunday, we're doing a Doom Quake event, community night, that will be live streamed. For all the details on how to get that set up and everything, it will cost you nothing to set it up. All the information to set it up and when the time is and everything is in the Discord. So it's absolutely the best place if you don't want to miss out on events like that. And if you want to make new friends, discover new games. So join the Discord. It's fantastic. And you seriously don't want to miss the Doom Quake event. I played a bit of it yesterday. Instantly people from the Discord jumped in, even though I didn't even announce it that I was playing it. So the server is already up and running and you can go in and practice on it right now. The information for the server and all is in the Discord. And it's so good. It is so freaking good. It's gonna be amazing on Sunday. It's gonna be amazing. Sinky, 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 sinky. 9 mother flipping months, 9 mother flipping months. Sinky, 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 sinky. I love you, brother. Thank you for 9 months, man. Thank you for 9 months, broski. Yeah, some of us Bratskis play relatively regular outside of streams as well, so come join. Yes! Do it, do it, do it, do it, do it. Broskis, it's getting close. It's getting real close. It's getting really mother flipping close now. Anyone else love the Dreamcast Quake 3 soundtrack? I honestly prefer it to the PC soundtrack. I haven't even heard that. I haven't even heard it. Hope I don't have... No. Oof. Yeah, somebody joined. Who joined? Trouble! Welcome, 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 Trouble, welcome. I think Baba is a doppelganger. A Baba doppelganger. You see, it's quite active in here. It's fun in here. There's arguments in here, discussions in here. And other things. Hop on in the stream, guys. You guys believe my PC runs Rage 1? It's a toaster? Ooh. Ooh. How much of a toaster is it, though? How much of a toaster is it? Because Rage 1... I haven't played it in a very long while, but I want to remember reading somewhere that it isn't very well optimized. I prefer Quake 2 soundtrack, it's perfect. That is good, that is good. Quake 2 is a game I play through every year. Nice, nice. Have you played Call of the Machine, the latest expansion? I think that's awesome. Hey, we got people saying hi from the Discord. Hello, hello, hello. It's not 3 minutes left. Oh my god, it's 1 minute left. Hype. Oh, I can't spell it out. I don't know if you guys can see it. It should be pretty small on the screen. Can you guys see it? No. Hey, okay, I'm ready. Walker, let's mother flip and go, man. Let's mother flip and go. Make sure we're on track here. We're on track. 1 minute left. crank up the audio. There are also a lot of devs who like it there and post teasers of what they work on. Yeah, a lot of devs in there. Beautiful, awesome, amazing devs. They're also very friendly. You can find some of them in here in chat as well. Playing Prey 2017 right now, intense game. That is super intense. I really like Prey 2017, but I really need to replay the old Prey that I can't remember when it released. I see that, Crackrich. I see it. God is good. Doom is great. Please kick off with Doom. Please kick off with Doom. Oh my god, no subtitles, please. Come on. Come on! Come on! Smoke back, we love you. Welcome, 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 broski. Rating pending. I don't think this is Doom then. Okay, rating is done, apparently. Rating seems to be very, very done, apparently. They got all the ratings up and running. Prepare thy boomer juice. Cheers, broskis. Cheers. That was the Doom guy in the background. That was also the Doom guy. It's a me, Doom guy. So many R18 badges, love it. Oh yeah, they did it for all the games they're about to show. Ah, yeah. God, imagine having that wall in your home that he just walked by. They are definitely teasing id and Doom the most in that little intro. 110%. Oh, there we go. Oh, oh, they're showing off the new game first. Okay, I can dig that. I can dig that. Huh, Vub, you might not have been wrong, man. You might not have been wrong, Vub.
Konnichiwa, 超えてくもゲームスチーム忍者の安田文彦です。今日は皆様にチーム忍者が長く大切にしてきたアクションシリーズの新情報を発表できる機会をいただけて
I'm pretty sure Team Ninja is behind Ninja Gaiden.
こちらをご覧ください。
Several years ago, the Dark Dragon, youngest of the divine dragon gods, wreaked havoc across the world.
Okay.
The plot was ultimately thwarted through the efforts of a sole ninja. However, the Dark Dragon's husk remained, and from this husk fell an endless downpour of cursed rain. The abandoned Tokyo
It's a new game.
continues its struggle against chaos to this day.
Infiltrated the facility. Commencing mission.
Definitely Ninja Gaiden-esque, if not Ninja Gaiden.
No escape.
Ninja Gaiden! Yeah, I'm really liking the brutality of this. I can definitely jive with this, but never been too much of a fan of the Ninja Gaiden games. I mean, it doesn't look half bad. It doesn't look half bad. It couldn't even parry the train. True. True. Hey, Jusok, thank you, man. Thank you.
This is it.
Skill issue.
Hayabusa.
Whatever your clan is plotting, it ends here. So you've come, Raven.
Fuck off, Hayabusa. Die
Oh, Alonso, if I hear Doom, I'm gonna be all over it. I don't care if frickin' Apple makes the game. I'm gonna be all over it, brother.
世界中の町人の皆さん、10年以上大変お待たせしました。
Hayabusa.
最強の忍者となり、容赦なく襲い来る敵に挑むハイ
忍者ルガイデン4。
ナンバリング最新作として忍者ガイデン4を発表させていただきました。
Sorry, I mean Ninja Gaiden
プラチナゲー
4.
ムズさんとの協業で開発を進めています。プラチナゲームズさんのアクションゲームというジャンルにおける実績は言うまでもなく、ベヨネッタやニアオートマタなど素晴らしいアクションタイトルを生み出してこられました。忍者ガイデン4というタイトルを10年以上の時を超えて新たに皆様にお届けするにあたり、より多くの方に新鮮な気持ちでプレイしていただけるよう、新たな世界を新主人公であるもう一人の町人ヤクモで冒険するという形で。
I don't really understand this game either. This looks very good. I like it graphically. I like the setting. The environment looks really badass.
彼は今回も物語に
You see the brutality, the gore, the effects. Really, really good.
竜ハヤブサが戦う目的は何なのか。
Since it is day one on Game Pass,
展開していきます。
I'm probably gonna give it a spin. I'm probably gonna give it a test because of how freaking cool it looks. But I've never been able to get into the Ninja Gaiden games before, so I don't have high hopes of me getting into this one either.
黒竜がまだ生きている証であり、雨が止まない限り東京に安寧は訪れません。
Joke and Maggie.
今作の新主人公であり、
Yeah, I remember the old Ninja Gaiden games. Me and a friend, we used to play it on PlayStation, I believe it was, or was it Xbox? I can't really remember.
晴らすため
And we made it to the first boss. We were stuck on that boss for hours. And we made it to the second boss. We were stuck on that for hours.
感は継承し、
And it simply turned out to not be so fun in the end.
呪いやより混沌とした景観
It was probably Ninja Gaiden 2 on the 360. It probably
ステ
was.
ージプレイ中に街が呪いの影響を受け、ビルは崩れ、道は歪み、ヤクモをピンチに陥れることでしょう。舞台となる東京は
But on the other hand, I'm currently working on a video where I kinda talk a little bit about my experience with Souls-like games, or harder games like this in general, and how I am slowly
前作より
starting to enjoy them more and
危
more.
険に満ちたステージ
I can't really put my finger on if it is because I've become older and I have more patience now, which means that I can dance around at the required speed in a game like this. I actually have the patience to use the parry, I have the patience to dodge. I don't only wanna button mash and go straight forward and slay and see the blood fly everywhere. Or if I'm simply becoming a better gamer. I don't know, I can't put my finger on exactly what it is, but I'm starting to enjoy more challenging games in general. And I'm gonna talk a little bit about it in a video that I'm working on. It's gonna be a long ass mother flipping video, and I'm gonna force everyone to watch it. Play another Crab's Treasure. I would do that, Silver, but it's been so freaking covered already, and I really don't have time to play anything apart from what I cover. But it does look good, and I heard that it is really, really fun, and it is the easier of Souls-like games out there. So it would be really fun playing it, but
荒れ果てた東京の治安維持組織であり、黒竜の封印を守る
patience? Those games require patience? Oh, that explains why I never warmed up to them. Yeah, they do, they do.
そ
Or
してもちろんシリーズおなじ
like
みのマジン
it's hard enough to hit a parry at the right time, or hit a block at the right time, or dodge away at the right time. But in Souls-like games specifically, you really have to have the patience to learn the enemy patterns. You have to learn their attacks, and you have to learn how to dodge at the right movement at the right time, or parry at the right time, which does require patience. And I think I have become more patient the older I've become.
使える新要素 結節忍術
It's both. Getting older and more patient. Makes sense, makes sense.
これまでから大きく進化した一対他の戦闘を可能にしました。ヌエの方ではこれまでの忍者ガイデンに
I have a medical condition called skill issue. I feel that as well, Nightmare. I feel that as well.
状態が長く続く戦況を一気に覆すこと。
Mr. Bree, yeah. And that
も
is
ちろん
the vibes, the environments, and how good they freaking look. Like, aesthetically, so many Souls-like games appeal to me so much. I think the worlds look super interesting. The monster designs are so cool that I can freaking tattoo them on my arm. And that is why I constantly just try and jump into the next one after the next one after the next one.
さらなる進化を感じられる。
And more, I am getting further and further into them. But I've always given up on them.
特にアクションに関しては
It is super hard, Maggie. It is super fucking hard. Souls-like games are super fucking hard.
会社の垣根を越えた密なやり取りをさせていただいています。本作の主人公であるヤクモは竜とは一味違うアクションを有していますが、その中でも
Bro's really talking about soul slops when there's a stylish action game in the background. Yeah, but it's still a very hard game. Ninja Gaiden is a hard game, just as Souls-likes. That's what I'm talking about it.
それらが持つ多彩な性能のアクションを用いて敵や状況ごとに使い分ける攻略の深み。
Brave Lord has been awesome. I know, it's so good, man.
抑揚あるスピーディーな攻防などはもちろんヤクモでも健在です。
Scopia 83? Oh, nice, nice.
それぞれがかなり異なる個性的な遊び心地になっていますので、さまざまな戦闘バリエーションを楽しむことができるようになっています。
That was a nice head cut, though.
ヤクモ、そして竜ハヤブサの
I can't remember how gory the old Ninja Gaiden games are, but to me this looks fairly decently gory. It's the puddles on the ground aren't that big, but the splats are fucking phenomenal.
忍者ガイデンシリーズに色濃く残っている歯ごたえやグレードの高いアクション体験の継承。さらに我々プラチナ
Like that splat, it's all over the screen and everything. That's good. That is good.
進化した正当続編を作り上げるべく、
Giant bats.
進めております。
容赦ない敵とのいかなる攻防にも
Fair, engaging combat
ヤ
experience.
クモでも目指しています。皆様に進化した忍者ガイデンを触っていただける日を楽しみにしています。
シリーズファンはもちろんのこと、忍者ガイデンを初めてプレイする方でも存分に楽しめる作品になっておりますので、ぜひ発売をお待ちください。
長年にわたってプ
That's good.
ラチナゲームズさんと共にまさに忍者のように潜んで忍者ガイデン4の開発を進めてきましたが、ついに発表することができて非常
It's
に
good
嬉しく思い
that
ます。
they will try and appeal to new players
皆
and
様にお届け
old
できるのを
players.
楽しみにしています。続報にもぜひご期待ください。さて、本日お伝えしたい
Stamina system in Souls-like I find very boring to deal.
こちらをご
I
覧ください。
100% agree, man. 100% agree. But if you get into the right dance with the enemy, the stamina isn't going to be a problem. I've kind of come to notice that. If you get into the tango as the game wants you to tango, stamina isn't going to be a problem. Is this a remake of the old game? Remasters. It is, huh? It definitely looks like it.
My path leads through the land of the dead.
These movements, animations and everything just instantly takes me back. Remake of 2, yeah, yeah.
The sun sets on the Dragon Ninja bloodline.
Genshin, go back to hell.
All paths before me are cruel and arduous. Our time has come.
Nice.
忍者ガイデン2のオリジナル版は2008年に Xbox 360
Oh, damn it, Mr. Bree.
バイオレンスな表現とハイスピードなバトルを皆様にお楽しみいただいた作品です。今作忍者ガイデン2ブラックではオリジナル版の表現に立ち戻り、アンリアルエンジン5を用いてグラフィックを大幅に刷新、忍者ガイデン2の完全版として開発いたしました。 綺麗なグラフィックでお楽しみいただけるのはもちろん、竜はやぶさに加え、綾音、もみじ、レイチェルもプレイブルキャラクターとして登場します。そして本作は本日コンソール、PC、そして Xbox ゲームパスでこの後す
Today
ぐに発売となります。
Today, Silver, you can get it on Game Pass today. That's pretty dope. That's pretty dope.
いただいた皆様も忍者ガイデン4の発売前にぜひ本作をお楽しみください。
That's actually really dope.
今
Yeah.
年はチーム忍者創立30周年の節目であり、本日発表させていただいた忍者ガイデン4を含め2025年は忍者の年、イヤーオブザ忍者となります。ぜひ忍者ガイデンシリーズの展開にご注目ください。本日はありがとうございました。
Arigato. Yo, Flame Hood! Welcome in, broski. Plus bonus Ninja Gaiden 2 Black. Play today. Oh my god, they're gonna save Doom the Dark Ages for last, aren't they? Aren't they? All the crackers. This one doesn't look half bad though. I can't deny it. This is the one with like stop motion animations and stuff, right?
At our studio, we care about world
think.
building, and we treat the setting almost like a character of its own. From the magical noir of contrast to the alternate history of We Happy Few, we draw inspiration from the landscape to shape mood.
Yeah, of course. It's gonna be their best, so they're saving it.
Our third-person action-adventure game, the story and characters bring a folkloric Deep South to life. This gave us a chance to explore Southern Gothic themes with a dark fantasy twist. So while our protagonist Hazel is at the forefront of our story, it's the macabre elements.
Okay, it doesn't have stop motion animations. Wait, does it?
On her journey and growth.
Sometimes it looks like it, sometimes it doesn't. Like there it looks like stop motion.
It is really picking up out there. Did you pack everything?
Mama, this ain't my first hurricane. I know what.
Now it doesn't look like it.
Didn't forget the
Flashlights and batteries.
Oh, shoot, we got 5 minutes.
Now it looks like it. God damn it.
You didn't.
Don't
Not Fable.
speak on it.
I said we wouldn't be rushed if you didn't waste all that time at the shelter.
Now, you want to bring this up right now.
I'm just saying.
Hazel, please.
We might need some help. I might need some help. While you're out helping everybody else.
Hazel!
They haven't, Flame. They haven't. Elian, welcome in, man. Welcome in from Argentina.
Hazel may start her journey as a typical 19-year-old, but
Yeah, it's called
disastrous events will push her
C
into a
something,
darkly
convolution,
magical world
conclusion,
where
something.
she'll learn who she really is and how to tap into weaving, an ancient magical power that redefines her trajectory in life.
I like how this looks like it's taking place in like Southern America, you know, a little
Someone who can see beyond the surface
swamp
and tap into
areas
the
with
reality.
almost
The
a little
grand
bit like
history.
Blood
Readers
West
can see the
setting,
fabric
kinda
binding
ish, a
worlds,
bit dark
connecting
fantasy,
people,
swamps.
nature, and echoes of the past.
Keep those hands to yourself.
Hazel can perceive both the mystical strands and stigmas in the world. Through her newfound power, she reweaves these stigmas and mends
GTX 1050, that is incredibly good.
As Hazel
Incredibly
discovers her
good.
power, the world gradually shifts into
It is stop
the
motion,
surreal,
Corey. It
revealing
is
that
stop
creatures
motion.
From the old folktales
Or they're
actually
trying to
exist.
replicate stop motion at least.
Up here.
But I wouldn't say that they're doing a specifically good job at it. Sometimes you can really see it, sometimes it doesn't really look like it.
It ain't every day.
Like on the monster, it's very clear.
Would you kindly do
On the
your
environments, it
everything
doesn't match at
and
all.
down?
Meeting Catfish marks the true beginning of Hazel's journey. All of Hazel's arsenal.
Yeah, I agree, Marshall. It looks a bit weird.
Crafting and traditional spinning wheels. Her weapons include a spindle, 2 weaving hooks, and a distaff. Her magic
Like the first scene, now it doesn't look stop motion anymore.
Lace-like patterns, blending the traditional
It doesn't look stop motion at all.
elements. Hazel engages with the world through a variety of movement abilities. Those abilities also help Hazel progress on a journey.
You can see like hints of stop. Now it looks stop motion.
new weaving abilities.
Now it doesn't.
Using them
Oh,
to
that's
traverse
weird.
the world,
Oh, they did not nail that.
objects.
They did not nail that at all.
and confront adversaries.
Combat is about understanding and adapting to different enemy archetypes known as Aints, the manifestations of corruption Hazel encounters.
These Haints trap Hazel in combat until she unravels.
Yeah, it looks inconsistent. Definitely looks inconsistent.
Each Aint has its own unique moveset, strengths, and weaknesses that you'll need to learn and adapt to. For example, the slug burrows on the ground and unleashes devastating strikes.
Yeah, it is the Spider-Verse style. Yeah, it is.
The Ravager closes the distance with chilling speed. Hazel can counter these threats with agile melee abilities to execute powerful combos, jump attacks, and charge attacks. But close combat is risky and can backfire because Aints have powerful defensive abilities. Mastering your magical skills becomes the key to gaining the upper hand in combat.
I really like the enemy designs though. They look pretty damn badass.
At your disposal that give you a tactical advantage during a fight. Timing is everything. Pull distant enemies close to start melee combos, push them back to interrupt and stun their attack. Then press the advantage with follow-up strikes. Spells interact uniquely with each enemy type, creating dynamic combat scenarios, especially when facing multiple types of opponents at the same time. Once near death, enemies can be unraveled, breaking their core and setting them free of their corruption, which has the added benefit of providing health boosts and reducing
Yeah, user, I think it's the inconsistency in the stop motion style. It doesn't really, it's really inconsistent. Like, sometimes you can really see the stop motion, sometimes you can't.
Decide which areas to prioritize. The upgrades will change how you approach combat, like enhancing area of effect attacks, or refining push and pull skills to improve precision and make them feel more rewarding. The combat system is fast and responsive, built around chaining attacks, landing precise strikes, and unraveling.
Ah, that's a good question, Maggie.
You mind if I take a look around?
And now it's incredibly stop motion again.
Terrorized and more. Now for the low, low price of $1.
In Hazel's search for her mother, you'll explore multiple regions, each ruled by a mythical creature with their own Southern Gothic history. You'll gradually uncover the backstories of these
Southern
beings,
Gothic.
once human or
That's what
animal,
it's called. I like that.
who were
I like
transformed
that.
by tragedy. Their
I like
secrets
that
waiting to be
setting.
discovered. As a weaver, Hazel heals these creatures by collecting
Yeah, but it's
fragments of
super
their
inconsistent, user.
We call these echoes, which reveal each creature's past. Hazel
It
must
looks like
experience
sometimes
these
it's
echoes
15 frames, then it amps up to 60 frames, then it's 24, then it's 15 again. It's... Ugh.
We design each region to reflect the creature that's been doomed to wander it.
I wouldn't complain at all if it was rendered consistently in 24 frames. I love the stop motion. So don't get me wrong, Bob. I love stop motion. I love Spirit of the Samurai, which is also stop motion. I think it looks awesome when it is consistent. When it's inconsistent, it doesn't click well with me here. Not at all.
Around a specific thematic. These encounters feature multiple phases that ramp up in complexity.
Ross, Doom was not shown yet, brother. Not yet. They're probably saving it for last.
The musical theme builds up, cranking the tension alongside the fight. Whether it's Two-Toed Tom or hugging Molly, each of
I
these
like Molly.
creatures
Molly looks
is
cool.
inspired by Southern folklore and lead to climactic battles.
We got a long journey ahead.
South of Midnight unfolds as a hero's journey.
That could be true, joke. That could be true. And yeah, Mr. Bree, yeah. Could be, could be. My expectations are that it's going to blow my mother flipping mind. That's the expectations, Flame.
In our magical south, decaying buildings reclaimed by nature stand moments away from a hungry Rugal. And as Hazel delves deeper, reality bends ever more toward the fantastical.
The history, landscape, and folklore of the American Deep South fill our world, and our team has infused the game with thoughtful details and environmental storytelling, like our bottle trees and haint blue porches, which are said to ward off evil spirits. The Way to the Past emerges as central themes, which you can see through old abandoned buildings and businesses struggling to survive. As you explore, you'll meet locals who stayed behind even in the face of a hurricane.
Okay, I'm gonna say this about this game. The first teaser that we saw actually got me really hyped for this game. It was during the Xbox showcase like a year ago or something. That looked
Artistically, we're
awesome.
staying true to our moody Propulsion signature
I am
style.
definitely not as hyped for it now.
This time,
I'm
we're
probably
using a
not going to
handcrafted
play
approach
this game.
inspired by
It
stop
doesn't
motion,
really look like my cup of tea.
which allows
But
the
that
team to
said,
bring a distinct
I
personality
do
and tone
believe
to
that the
every
gameplay is going to be actually pretty damn fine in this game.
Because this folklore is open
Not
to
sure
visual
about the story,
interpretation,
but I think the gameplay
embrace
looks
the freedom to
pretty
reimagine
damn
these
solid in the
creatures
game, and I
and their
love the
story,
gothic
to
southern
adapt how they look and to craft our
theme
own
that it's
version of
going for.
fantastical
That looks really cool. And inconsistency apart with the frame rates and the stop motion, as you guys say, could be a work in progress, could be that there is different settings for different footage that they recorded, could be a lot of factors, so I'm not going to take that into account, but
Such a unique personality.
overall looks like a good, cool game with a cool setting, fluid combat.
On April 8th and
Fairly sure it's going to be a pretty fun combat as well, but not really my cup of tea. There are men in this game. There are. Sandfall Interactive. I have no idea what they do. I have no idea. Can't remember if I even heard about them before. What the hell have they done previously? Doesn't ring a bell at all.
Bonjour everyone.
French.
We are Sandfall Interactive.
Solo, are you here?
We are a small studio based in Montpellier, France, working on our first game, Clair Obscur Expedition 33.
Clair Obscur.
It's a turn-based RPG set in a fantasy version of late 19th century Belle Epoque France.
Here we are.
Our grand adventure in game development actually started as a solo passion project. I wanted to create something like the JRPGs with turn-based combat I grew up with and loved, but that fully leveraged the latest tech, refreshed the genre with new features, and took place in a compelling world. I knew I needed help to realize my dream. First, I turned to a programmer I knew would get it.
Guillaume and I started trading ideas right away, and that quickly turned into trading files back and forth. Soon, I was creating the first...
Yo, Antoni, welcome in, welcome in.
Combining real-time offense and defense element, and a cinematic battle camera system. Things really clicked when we tested the first version of those features. We felt we had something both challenging and fun.
As Tom and I went back and
It was
forth
on Discord.
iterated on
Join the
ideas,
Discord, link down in the
it
description,
started
guys.
to come together, and I shared it with an old friend from university.
Guillaume and I are both passionate gamers, and when he described the project, I quit my job the following week and joined the team without hesitation. Because I believe that in video games, success always starts with a strong
Hell yeah, Flame.
team.
Hell yeah.
And we had that.
Thank you, Spooky.
defined by
Thank you.
3 core elements. A story with great emotional depth. Gameplay
Honor.
that innovates on the classics we love. And a world that is completely original, beautiful.
Welcome in, Heft. Welcome in.
We founded Sandfall Interactive on these tenets. A group of friends with a shared vision and the drive to make something great.
This too is your legacy. Core to every great RPG is a compelling story. And Guillaume and I spent 4 years intensively developing and refining ours. And that started with the hook. 67 years ago, a massive slumbering paintress and a monolith appeared with no warning. Once a year, the paintress wakes and paints a number on her monolith, and everyone who has passed that age is erased. Every year that number ticks down, and everyone dies younger and younger. Expeditions depart to kill the paintress, determined to fight until their final breath, but none have ever returned. Our story follows Expedition 33.
Okay, that's a pretty cool premise. I like that.
Expeditioners, we honor your dedication.
Guillaume and I knew early on that we didn't want to focus on good versus evil. What's interesting to us are people who, yes, are flawed, but who care deeply about each other. And conflicts arise because they have different
Same
perspectives
nightmare,
on
same.
what needs to be done.
I'm sorry about earlier.
We wanted our story to feel dark and mature, with adult characters who feel like real people with real experiences.
I'm always missing something that everyone else just gets.
Marshall, you know that everything has to be
It's
based
about
today.
overcoming an existential threat while struggling with loss and grief. And it's rooted in the characters' relationships, both to each other and to themselves.
What are we gonna do, huh? Tell me. What are we gonna do?
In a world like this, how does one stay hopeful or make peace with their fate? What duty do we owe to each other or to ourselves? These questions are deeply personal to me, and they permeate the story behind the story.
Ah.
Know that Lumiere fights with you. Tomorrow comes. Expedition 33.
I am Flamehood, I am.
Characters all have their own motivations and perspectives. Gustave and Lune are deeply invested in the expedition, even if they fight all the time. To them, the mission is tied not only to their family, it's central to their identity and purpose.
Uncharted as an example, Flame is freaking amazing. Love those games.
Contrast that with Ciel, whose darkest days have already happened.
What are the stars whispering to you? Actually, I'm the one whispering to them. It's something my dad and I used to do.
Slim Beardsky!
Who cares more about really living her life, not just living longer.
Gustav, are you real?
It's not all dark, though. Along the way, they meet various colorful NPCs and recruit Monoko, who is a friendly but kinda bloodthirsty philosopher and a fully playable character. He has a really cool battle mechanic where he can turn into the enemies he defeats.
What are you doing?
Just need the foot. Aha!
He's very,
Okay, I like him.
very
I
old
like him.
And has seen many expeditions come and go. He is a Jest Troll, which are a group of playful beings who view battle as a form of meditation. They're fun and sort of ridiculous. You'll meet Monoko and many other Jest Trolls across the game. Bonjour. And of course, there is
Bonjour,
who is one of the oldest and lore-wise the most powerful creatures in the verse.
Eske is that powerful?
He will be your mount and help you travel to secret corners of the world. And if you bring him back his special stones, you can unlock abilities for him to access new areas of the world and find exciting secrets.
I'm strong, but I'm not that strong.
Everyone has their own reason.
Okay, I like him
for joining
also.
the
I like him also.
expedition. Each of them has their own story arc and resolution that we think players will really connect with.
Oh, nice, Spidey. Nice, nice.
Strong narrative, we had a clear vision for our own take on the genre's
No Doom yet. No Doom
Our
yet.
reactive turn-based system takes the traditional
You missed Ninja Gaiden 4, Spidey.
and adds real-time reaction, which gives combat greater intensity and dynamism. During enemy turns, you can negate all damage by dodging or parrying at the right time. But balancing turn-based with real-time mechanics took a long time to get right. During initial playtests, turn-based players often found the real-time elements too hard. Some of us are still traumatized by enemies from back then. We've done a lot of rebalancing since, and with a lot of iteration, we ultimately came up with a formula that we're proud of. Players who are good at real-time can take more risks, and others can counterbalance with items and strategies.
I have Flame. I have.
Part
Yep.
of that formula lies in the many ways
I think even I played all of them actually. If there hasn't released a new one in recent time, then I haven't played that one.
designing each character's unique mechanics and their custom skill trees. Our philosophy is making
It's exactly what I'm feeling as well, Nightmare. I usually don't... Turn-based games usually isn't my cup of tea.
each character has a unique mechanic.
Mostly because of patience. I don't have that. But this one actually looks really interesting.
Protector of the group, but I'm pretty much the only one at the studio who plays her that way. Most people play her as a glass cannon with Gustav's complementary skills. The characters can also equip hundreds of passive effects, which in our game are called Lumina.
Hundreds of that's where it goes too deep for me, man.
Skills
Nah.
in a skill tree and hundreds of passive effects.
No,
that you can
thank
gain
you.
through Lumina
No.
and weapons. So there are a ton of builds and playstyle to explore. Needless to say,
I'm a simple man. I don't need over 500 passive abilities to pick from.
that we probably never
No.
even imagined.
Silver, they said it's going to release today, so it could be in an hour, in 2 hours. I don't know, Silver. And I think it might be
fantasy world, and I was really excited to design
Microsoft Store, Game Pass exclusive. Could be, Silver. Could be.
Level has its own color and texture identity. For example, the Gestural Village is an early area in the game where players can enjoy a fun break. We wanted something that feels chaotic, grungy, and toy-like. It's basically a bazaar. Everything's disorganized, chaos everywhere, huts are unsafe, built without much thought. It's a place where anyone could fight you at any point, which is pretty much what the Gestrals are like.
As long as the passive are introduced in a slower pace.
The Gestral Village is hidden inside the ancient sanctuary.
I don't know.
The ideas here were forest, labyrinth, and sentinels. I designed it as a vibrant place, like an old graveyard of Gestrals.
Yeah, the environments, the characters, the story, it all seems really, really, really cool.
I wanted to make it feel cozy, hidden from danger, with traps and labyrinths in case
I wouldn't say too much gameplay, too much management.
Same process with the characters. Minoko came in a single concept. I thought of a monkey-like body, white fur with a black and red flat mask.
Don't knock it till you try it, Slim. That's a good motto to live by. It is, Silver.
For Eske, we needed a cuddly companion to take us around the world. I thought instantly of a giant inflatable balloon and old Victorian pillows with many intricate motifs. We start with the core themes and ideas, and the visuals grow organically from there.
From the very start of the project, there was one thing that we absolutely wanted to bring back from older JRPGs. A feature we really loved, but is very rare these days. A completely 3D and navigable world map. Yes, we've got a world map. And it was a real challenge to create, both artistically and technically. And it ended up a lot bigger than we expected. You'll definitely need Eske's help traveling around. Here we go! We're super happy with the result, though, as there's a lot of side paths and entire hidden levels. If you want to fight the toughest bosses of the game, you will have to explore. Good luck.
Thank you.
We've poured our hearts and souls into this game for the past 4 years. That's why we're delighted to announce that Expedition 33 launches on April 24th on Xbox Series X and S and is available day one with Xbox Game Pass. You can already wishlist the game and follow us for more info.
We are super excited to invite you into the world of Expedition.
Oh, I played it, Flamehood. I played it. I played it, broski.
It's our debut game, and we can't wait for you to discover our story, our world, and our take on the turn-based genre. On behalf of everyone at Sunfall, thank you for joining us. Tomorrow comes.
Demain viendra.
Tomorrow comes.
Demain viendra.
Demain viendra.
Tomorrow comes.
That's Walker, you're onto something here. This is definitely a game I could watch someone play from start to end, like a series on YouTube. That's it's time, it's time, it's time, it's time. Shh, shh, it's time. It's time. Let me see the hype in chat. It's time. I start headbanging and the music slows down.
Hello, and welcome to Dallas, Texas, home of id Software, where more than 30 years ago,
hello, Marty.
A small team of game developers helped define and set a course for first-person shooters. A lot has changed since then, but our team is as passionate as ever. And the most important values at the core of our games, innovation, craftsmanship, and performance, remain a priority for us to this day.
And as you're about to see, those values are infused in every aspect of this latest installment in the legendary Doom franchise.
Show me.
It is an honor to work on this game, to carry on id's tradition of creating all-out, groundbreaking levels of fun.
So now, we're excited to share with you a look at our most ambitious game yet. This is Doom: The Dark Ages.
Whoa, show me the Skull Crusher. I just want to see more of the Skull Crusher, guys. Show it to me. Oh my god, my hairs are standing up, man. That's how hyped I am right now.
In Doom the Dark Ages, you will feel like the super weapon in the center of a medieval war.
I wanted to see, man!
Set in a cinematic sci-fi fantasy world full of locations to explore, powerful weapons to unlock, and enemies to conquer. This is a prequel to Doom 2016, and that's given us the opportunity to reimagine every aspect of this experience. So if you're new to the franchise, then Doom the Dark Ages will be the perfect entry point into the series.
Just like any game,
If you're
huh?
a longtime fan, then you'll be proud to see, in a lot of ways, the feel of the game is really a return to form. So let's break it down, starting with the combat.
Yes, break it down for me. I need to hear this.
Doom Eternal, you felt like a fighter jet. In Doom the Dark Ages, you'll be an iron tank.
Mm-hmm.
Heavy, strong, but still fast. A grounded combat system with an emphasis on power over the acrobatics of Doom Eternal.
Look how that actually looks fucking beautiful.
And a balance between enemy projectiles and player movement speed that makes strafing to aim viable again, just like in the classic Doom games. But it's not all about nostalgia. Innovation is the goal, always. And so for Doom the Dark Ages, it's an all-new world with new tools and new mechanics to master. Let me introduce you to the Shield Saw. Throw. Parry. Deflect. All from one input. It's contextual. Tons of depth on a single button press. You know, we want every Doom game to stand on its own as a unique experience. So in 2016, we asked you to run and gun. In Doom Eternal, it was jump and shoot. And in Doom the Dark Ages, you're gonna stand and fight.
Oh my god, look at that dismemberment.
And the Shield Saw will give you the strength to go head to head with some of the biggest, baddest demons we've ever created it in. But that's not all. Because if you're gonna stand and fight, then you gotta have something to follow up that opening parry with. How about an
Stand and fight. Yes, user.
or maybe an electrified gauntlet, or even a Doom spiked mace? That's right, we have 3 melee options that are part of a melee system, all on one input, complete with combos and upgrades, and it's totally awesome. And you can finish off the demons now with an all-new, unsynced, completely in the player's control glory kill system. From any angle, in and out, as you see fit, and it feels amazing.
That's perfect.
You feel unstoppable, smashing your way through the horde with total freedom.
That's actually perfect.
Like a ton, but that's just 2 inputs. We got one more really important button that we haven't talked about yet. The trigger.
Oh, look at it.
That's right, we've saved the best for last. Doom has and always will be all about the guns, and Dark Ages has some of the most ridiculously powerful weapons that we've ever created.
Thank you. Thank you. That's what I want.
Mean. Ancient. Brutal torture machines built to butcher, impale, and shred the minions of hell with. Only in Doom. That's the mission statement for the design of these never-before-seen, insanely fun-to-use tools of mayhem that only the Slayer has the power to wield. So let's take a look at some extended gameplay footage and see how these medieval mechanics
Show me.
with the enemies and the
Show me.
to form the new combat loop for Doom the Dark Ages.
Show me. And I do agree, Maggie. The color prompts, they are way too much. I really hope you can tweak the color prompts. I don't want them removed, but they are way too much. I'm almost a little bit afraid here that we might be too slow here. Don't get me wrong, it looks fucking amazing. Oh. Nice. Okay, so we can teleport to the shield. Parry. And then grind the fucking skull out of that guy. It is definitely a lot slower than Doom Eternal. Like a lot slower. Oh, fucking hell, it looks good. It looks good.
For the first time in an id game, we've made our combat more approachable and flexible than ever before, with a new difficulty system and sliders that will allow players to tune the speed and challenge of the game to whatever fits them best. You can slow things down or speed them up.
Oh.
It's a Doom for all Slayers.
And the gameplay doesn't end with just...
Damn.
We finally have for you, you've been waiting for 2 games now, to get in and pilot your very own 30-story Atlas, which is a mech. It's the size of a building, it's powerful, and you can beat giant Titan-sized demons to death with your gauntleted fists. And if that wasn't enough, we also have for you your very own fire-breathing, Gatling gun-toting cybernetic dragon. Neither of these are one-and-done features either. They have a full suite of abilities and even mini-bosses. The spectacle is epic. The power fantasy is unlike anything we've made it in. And the combat systems behind these features are deep and tons of fun. And as cool as all that is, we know
Zeno, I fucking love you, Zeno. Thank you a million times, man.
To pull them through the experience. So we're excited to share with you not just the gunplay, but the world of Doom: The Dark Ages. Your hero's journey will take you to the far reaches of the Doom universe. Mysterious
Reapers here, Zeno.
Dark forests, dungeons, ancient hellscapes, battlefields, and worlds beyond. And through exploration, you'll be unlocking new abilities and godlike powers every step of the way. Now armed with your trusty shield saw, you're gonna cut, leap, and smash your way through environments full of secrets and treasures. There's always something new waiting to be discovered or destroyed. Now let's take a closer look at just one of the many missions you'll experience in Doom: The Dark Ages. In this level, you will meet the enemy at the gates and save a city from certain destruction. Explore the medieval battlefield outside the castle walls, seeking out targets and enemy formations along the way to engage with as you see fit, with any gun you choose.
That's your crossbow, Bob.
Explore what is the largest play space ever in a Doom game, discovering secret caves and dungeon-like mines in search of vital resources. You control the pace of the game, where you go, who you fight, and the objectives you pursue.
Okay, so platforming, puzzling,
war and riches.
Secrets, diving underwater.
Enemy assault, head back to the main gates because the battle isn't over yet.
At least semi-open world. I don't think it's going to be completely open. I'm not getting those vibes, honestly. Feels like it's going to be semi-open with those different biomes.
Adventures will be composed by the award-winning team at Finishing Move, providing you with a metal soundscape that's loaded with guitars, medieval vibes, and pure adrenaline. You'll feel like you're expanding the legend of the Slayer with every mission you complete. And speaking of that legend,
Zeno, I love you, man. I love you, Zeno.
Doom: The Dark Ages, like everything else in the game,
Just want to let you know.
it's a summer blockbuster event with everything on the line, and you are the star of the show. Your power is coveted by your enemies and withheld from your allies. With the Slayer imprisoned at the start of our story, the balance of power between good and evil is shifting, and time is running out. It's a new story and the perfect entry point for new players. It's easier to access now as we've taken the narrative out of the codex and into the cutscenes, featuring new characters, old allies, and powerful new villains. And for returning players, it leads directly into the Doom 2016 Slayer's Testaments. It's an action story worthy of the Slayer's legend.
Hell yeah. Hell yeah. Well, I think they had some difficulties with the contract that I'm not sure.
Better with every game we've made.
The hope with all this, the goal, is to give players an experience that's as fun to play as it was to make. And make something that's good enough to become the best game id has ever made.
But that is for you to decide. When Doom: The Dark Ages releases...
this May, on my birthday, May 15th. Oh, my birthday is May 11th. Oh, so close. So close. Oh, that was awesome. That was awesome. I am more hyped than I was before, which is not something these showcases usually tend to do with me, but I am more hyped than I was before. Oh, that was awesome. That was awesome. It looks awesome. The only gripe that I had with it was all the color prompts. Like the green, the purple, the red, the orange.
Center of a medieval war against hell.
I don't know if that was really necessary for them to be as big as they were. I understand that there has to be some color prompts, but man, the weapons, the environments, the music, the enemies, and how it looks more Warhammer 40k than it has ever done before. Sometimes I just got the feel of Warhammer 40k clashing with Doom, which is, in my head, something very beautiful. I am extremely hyped for this. Very, very extremely hyped for this. Color prompts will be something that will be modded out fast. Yeah, hopefully, hopefully. It seems like the game is going to be very, very customizable, so I'm pretty sure that they're gonna add in something to customize those color prompts. Maybe make them smaller at least. I mean, you can change the speed of the game, so there should definitely be an option for the colors, 100%. Oh, that was amazing. That was amazing. That was the best showcase that I've seen in the past 2 years, apart from my showcase, of course. That doesn't stand a chance, of course. But holy hell, how hyped are we for Doom: The Dark Ages, guys? I want to see, how hyped are we for Doom: The Dark Ages? How high? Oh my god, do we have 130 people in here? Guys, if you haven't, join the Discord, link down in the description. Let's talk about Doom: The Dark Ages in there. Let's talk about all the obscure hidden FPS games and all other brutal indie games that we can find out there. Join the Discord, link down in the description. Make new friends. It's an active place, so don't be shy. Just join. Lurk if you want to. Talk if you want to. Join the freaking Discord. You're not gonna regret it. And friends, Doom Dark Age, 7 out of 10, not big hype. Oh my god, I'm like 11 out of 10 right now. I am 11 out of 10. This hyped, ready to get mega surprised though. Oh man. No, I'm seriously, I'm like, I'm, whoa. Can't even speak anymore. That's how hyped I am. It's fucking awesome. It's, without a doubt, my most anticipated AAA game in many, many years. Many years. Like, say, I was very hyped for Stalker 2 as an example. The Dark Ages is like at least 5 times the hype for that. I feel like a kid again watching that game. And it's been a long time since I felt that. Oh. Damn, over $100 with taxes in my country. Mr. Bree, I have the solution for you, man. Buy 1 month, 2 months of Game Pass. It's not even gonna be close to $100, and you will have Doom: The Dark Ages day 1, brother. Join the Discord now! Join! Unfortunately, I don't think that Doom comes close to titles, IPs like World of Warcraft and Final Fantasy, etc. But for us, if FPS fans, it's yeah, in the FPS genre. Call of Duty is probably bigger. Has probably sold more. But Doom is very, very, very big. Very big indeed. And friends, I think I gave it 10 trillion out of 10 slim. Hell yeah! I'm also looking forward to the new Resident Evil game. I didn't even know there was a new Resident Evil game coming out. God damn. God damn. Join the Brat Cord! Join it! Join it! Game speed slider, 11 out of 10. Hell yeah, Walker. Hell yeah, man. Yes. That is actually really awesome. I can't really remember if I have ever seen that in a game before. A speed slider. Can you guys tell me another game that has that? I can't think of any. That's actually really, really cool, because one of the discussions we have a lot when it comes to boomer shooters is that it's either too fast or too slow. Having a slider that fixes that, that's pretty dope. Ultra Kill does? Oh, it does. Oh, okay, that's cool. That's also really cool. That should be marketed more because I had no idea that it has that, and I even played a bunch of it. Yeah, if you join the Discord, remember to react to the rules. So that way you will get a role, and then you will get access to the whole Discord. Oh. That was amazing. I'm kind of scared of id Software because of Microsoft having unrealistic expectations of sales. They asked some of their own other devs for that reason. Yeah. I don't think id is in any big trouble because technically id is under Bethesda, so first, if anyone is going to kick id, it would have to be Bethesda, I think. Microsoft could of course put pressure on Bethesda, you have to cut down but I don't think that id is going to be front and center if they have to make cuts. Nothing some monster can't fix if you're moving too slow. True. Amen to that, brother. Amen to that. It's called Major Assist Ultra Kill. Ah, okay. Doom Dark Ages will probably break some sale records for sure. I think so too. I have no doubts. I don't know, is it coming to PlayStation? I have to look that up. Is it coming to PlayStation? Yeah, it does. So sales are going to be high. I mean, majority of people on Xbox are going to get it through Game Pass, and a lot of people on PC is going to get it through Game Pass as well. So sales doesn't always reflect the truth when it comes to Game Pass games. But if it's on PlayStation, Steam, and all that, then it's going to be high. It's going to be really freaking high. Yo, Jackal! Welcome in, Jackal! How you doing, broski? How you doing, man? Yeah. No, it's coming to PlayStation as well. Only PlayStation 5, though. And only the latest Xbox Series. Ninja Gaiden was also sick. Yeah, it did look good, man. It did look good. Busy, missing out on awesome streams. Hey, life happens sometimes, man. Life happens. Oh, Silver, I'm also really excited, man. I'm also really excited. Bethesda, they sell it everywhere. Yep. I don't use Game Pass, so I will save up for the actual thing instead. I use Game Pass for AAA games. It's perfect for that. In my book. So it's slow as fuck and enemies are brain dead and gameplay is purely horizontal. I guess controller gamers and eternal critics won. I wouldn't really say that, Jordan. It's mostly horizontal. You can still teleport with the shield. You have, like, they went through all the melee combos that you can do with guns and melee and then finishing moves. So it's going to be far from brain dead, and it even has accessibility so that you can turn the game speed up. So I would not say that controller gamers and eternal critics won. I think they had fairly good arguments with how the three games are different from one another. I think that was legit, better than I thought it was gonna be. And personally, Eternal is the one that I struggled with the most. I love it, but it's the one that I struggled with the most. So being more on ground is not a bad thing in my book. It's not. I don't know how large the game file is going to be. No idea, man. Just shouting out Microsoft rewards. You can get 1 month of Game Pass or Game Pass PC for a month for free. You just gotta do some daily activities for points. Yeah, I think you can do that if you just download the Xbox app on mobile, right? I'm not really sure how that works, but... id Software made a point to not do the same gameplay all the time, and Dark Ages proves that exactly. Exactly what I meant. Yeah. Someone found spec recommendations somewhere. I don't know if it was from the Xbox website, but minimum requirements is a 1050. If whatever that person wrote is true. I can't remember who it was. Wait, you have to buy the premium edition to play in May? Doom the Dark Ages Game Pass. May 15 on Game Pass. It doesn't say anywhere that you have to get the premium edition, huh? Boom. Let me show you guys what I'm doing. Doom the Dark Ages, Steam. What? 31st of December? What? 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 Wait, they're actually releasing it later on Steam? So it's only Game Pass on May 15th. And to have it early here on Steam, you get it even on May 13th, you have to buy Premium Edition. This is why I hate AAA. This is why I hate AAA. Yeah. Are you serious? Up to 2 days advanced access. Why does it say 2 days advanced access here, and then it says release date 31st of December? What? That's a placeholder date. Okay. But why the hell would they put a placeholder date? Why would they do that? Look at the yellow text. Yeah, that's what I did. Advanced access starts 13th of May. Pre-purchase this edition and play the game starting 7 months ahead of full release. Starts in approximately 3 months. So they don't leak the actual launch date? Why don't they just say coming soon then, like everyone else? Well, as someone with a Steam page, they force you to put one just in case. How can almost all other games have coming soon then? Not a placeholder text, it's actually that. Yeah, exactly. They wouldn't put a placeholder like this saying pre-purchase this edition and play the game starting 7 months ahead of full release. Starts in approximately 3 months. Silver, if you play on Game Pass. If you don't choose to play on Game Pass, if you want to play it on Steam and you want to play the regular version, it looks like you're gonna have to wait to 31st of December to play it on Steam. Let's see when it releases for PlayStation. It says it's already out. Publishing date, okay, so release date is not stated yet on PlayStation. I understand if they haven't updated that yet. PlayStation. Doom the Dark Ages launches on PS5 May 15th. id Software reveals new gameplay details. That's from PlayStation blog. I don't know if that's an official. Okay, we'll release simultaneously for PS5. So PS5 gets it on May 15th. When it lands in May, because the director told Phil Spencer he wanted to sell it on all platforms. Okay, so Doom the Dark Ages release date Steam regular edition. A leak said that it was going to release on May 15th. It's the 15th on all platforms. It's just an error you're seeing. Okay, okay. Okay. Still very, very weird. This is going to scare a lot of people. This is going to scare a lot of people. This is an error that should not have happened. Yeah, it should be that, Mina. It should be that. If it's not that, I'm going to puke over this. But it should be what you're saying, Mina. Scare people out of 110 euros? Yeah. Yeah, even if you pick coming soon, you still need to put a whatever date. Yeah, but that date doesn't show on Steam like this. If you choose to show coming soon, it's only going to show coming soon. No, it is owned by Bethesda. Yeah, it does literally say 7 months ahead of full release. This yellow text could be an automated text though. Because this is an error. But I don't know, man. I don't know. They should fix this ASAP if it's not an error. But if it is an error, it is probably one of the worst errors I have seen on Steam in as far as I can remember. The release date was a secret, so it makes sense that it is a placeholder, but it doesn't make sense at all that it is a placeholder, because if you put a placeholder, you put coming soon. You don't put a date up. As soon as you put a date up that is shown on Steam, everyone is going to start talking about it, especially for a hype game like this. You cannot just put a placeholder date on a game like this. That doesn't make sense at all. If they did, it is a huge error. If you don't want to reveal a release date, you put coming soon and not an actual date that is going to make people believe that it's coming that date. Yeah, I reloaded the page twice now. Nothing. Maybe it's a 200 IQ moment to make us talk about it for 2 hours now. Could be, could be. Let's see if they have the specs up here. Yeah, they have the specs up here. So minimum requirements. 10th gen CPU. That's pretty high. That's pretty high. It's not extremely high, but it's pretty high. 16 gigs of RAM. Minimum, so someone who said 1050 is going to be minimum was wrong. The minimum is 2060 Super. 2060 Super is the minimum, with 8 gigs of dedicated VRAM. 16 gigabyte of RAM is minimum. Minimum. And 10th generation CPU. And the file size is going to be 100 gigabytes. That's going to make the game run at 1080p, 60 FPS, low quality. and you need to have an SSD storage. It is required. Recommended is a 12th gen CPU. That is extremely high. 32 gigs of RAM. Oof. An RTX 3080 with 10 gigabytes of dedicated VRAM. Oh, that's recommended. But that's also going to run it at 1440p. So that's pretty high. High quality. High quality 1440p 60 FPS. Yeah. Recommended is for 1440p 60 FPS high. Yeah, I'm glad I got that 4080 Super now. Very glad I got that 4080 Super now. I think I also only have 11th gen. Pretty sure. Let's see. Pretty sure I only have 11th gen. Yep, 11th gen. 11th gen. I'm cooked as well. I'm screwed. Screw this. I'm out of here. I only have 31.8 gigabytes of RAM, so I'm also cooked there. But I'm thinking like this. If a PlayStation 5 and an Xbox Series can handle it and make it look decent, my PC that is like twice as powerful as PlayStation 5 should be able to handle it. It's going to be way more optimized than for consoles than it is for PC. That's just how it always is, but I should be able to run it pretty good. What the hell happened there? Yeah, I have a good PC. I do. Dudes, Eternal runs on Switch. Chill. Reign in hell. Stand and fight. Discover unknown realms. So this date seems to be not a joke, huh? This date is actually... Yeah, still no update. Reloaded the page again. God diggly damn it. Ooh, Doom Dark Ages on Switch 2 will be sick. I only played Switch on like gaming events and so on. Never properly played the Switch. Friends, with this, it's going to be a very much shorter stream than I usually do. But I'm gonna end it here, and I'm gonna put this this From Doom Until Now up as a video. I don't know how that's going to go, but I'm gonna do it anyway, just see what the hell happens. And if you want to keep on talking about Doom the Dark Ages and other games, join the Discord, link down in the description. And remember that I freaking love you. And Zeno, if you're still in here, thank you a million freaking times for gifting 10 subs, man. That was oof. You made my already standing hairs on my arm almost fly off my arm, man. Thank you, brother. Thank you, man. And broskis, I am currently working on 3 videos. The one that is going to release soonest is probably upcoming games in February. I'm probably going to have to make it 1 episode for February this time, because I want to put a lot more focus into the other videos that I'm going to drop in February. They're not going to be that many, but hopefully they're going to be of higher quality, and I can't wait to show them to you, but I'm gonna need time to work on them. So yeah, I had a lot of feedback from my latest video, And I have a few things that I want to change. I have a few things that I want to do different. And I'm always looking to improve. Always looking to improve. So sometimes I just need that extra time to actually improve, which is what I'm going to do now. I love you guys, and become one of us. Slim, over and out.